Disclaimer: this story is point to boy. If you're uncomfortable, then you can leave. This is pure imaginary story. Please don't relate this with any idol. Whatever pics I used in this story aren't mine. I downloaded them from Google and Pinterest. The credit of the pics goes to the owner. Author's point of view: T punished Cook harshly but put ointment on his bruises and gave him his comforts too. Cook got to know about that. Yoongi punished him because of his mistake. Now he is feeling guilty of his wrong deeds. T told him to take rest and left from there. On the other hand, Yoongi gave Jimin 5 spanks and time out. He called someone to his house, and after seeing him, Jimin got so scared. Let's see what happens next. Call him here. Yoongi. Not yet. Looked at his wristwatch. There is still 5 minutes left. Yoongi, you and your so-called rules. I'm calling him here. Jimin. In soft voice. Jimin was hearing their talks and trying to guess the person. He heard him before but couldn't remember where. When he heard his name, he immediately turned his head to see the person and get shocked to see him. Jimin, glossy eyes. Doctor, you? Doctor, yes, me. Come here. Jimin looked at Yoongi, then shook his head. I'm not allowed. Doctor, Ash, this boy. Come here, he will not say anything to you. Jimin looked at Yoongi, who gave him a nod and went near Doctor. Jimin bowed 90 degree. Hello doctor, how are you? Doctor, I'm fine. Why are you standing? Come and sit here. Jimin, while sitting on couch. Thank you. Do you need water? Wait, I will bring water for you. Doctor, I don't need anything. I came here to check you. Yoongi called me and said, come here immediately. So I came here. Jimin made face. Oh, so he was talking with you. Doctor, yeah, he was talking to me. Now tell me what happened with you. Jimin, nothing has happened with me. I'm perfectly fit and fine. Doctor, then why are your eyes teary? Jimin, oh, this is because he gave me spam. Stopped in middle. Yoongi, yeah, tell him what did I give to you and why are your eyes teary? Tell him everything. Jimin shook his head vigorously. It's humiliating for him to tell others about his punishment. He gave his puppy device to Yoongi. Doctor, what is happening here? Please clear it to me. Yoongi, nothing. Leave it. Check him. He had noodles today and yesterday he had stomachache. Doctor shouts, what? Jimin, you shouldn't do this. You should take care of yourself. I didn't expect this from you. Jimin hung his head low. Sorry. Yoongi, tell him how many noodles have you eaten? Doctor, what do you mean by how many? He can only have 1 or 2. Yoongi, don't judge him by his innocent face and small tummy. Jimin, tell him how many noodles have you eaten? Jimin, 6. Doctor shocked and looked at him with disbelief expression. Impossible. Now I have to check you. You already have low immunity system. This much junk food leads you on serious illness. Jimin, sorry. Doctor, what sorry? Are you comfortable here or should we go in your room? Jimin, no, I'm comfortable here. Doctor, okay, now lay down here. Doctor started checking him. Jimin was so scared, but Yoongi was there in front of his eyes, which gave him a little bit strength. Yoongi, Jimin, go and bring your medical report. He will check that too. Made an excuse. Jimin, okay, immediately went from there. Doctor, why did you send him? Yoongi, because I don't want to scare him. Doctor, but there is nothing to scare. He is perfectly fine, but he needs to take care of his health and take 1 injection for prevention to not get a stomach infection. And here is some medicines. Give him today after the meal. If he feels like throw up or get a stomachache, then give him that medicine, okay? Yoongi took the medicine from him. Okay, I will give him. Jimin gave the report to doctor. This is my report. Doctor took report from his hand and started checking it. It's all right, there is nothing to worry. But never eat this much noodles at the same time, okay? Jimin, in mind, I will have noodles when I will alive. I don't think Yoon will let me alive. Today is my last day. Doctor, waving his hand in front of his eyes. Hey Jimin, where are you lost? Yoongi, he is zooming out today. Jimin, he asked something. Jimin flinched. Oh yeah, sorry doctor. I will not eat this much noodles at the same time. Doctor, it's okay. Now quickly lay down. I will give you an injection. Jimin, shocked. Injection? Doctor, yes, injection. Why are you overreacting? Jimin, I'm not going to take this. Give me any medicine. Yoongi, coldly. Did he ask you, Will? Jimin, no, but. Yoongi, coldly. No, but come here and take this. He has other works to do. Jimin whispered in Yoongi's ears, but my back still hurts a lot. How can I take injection there? Yoongi whispered back, that's why I gave you only 6 spanks, otherwise you also know you deserve many more, don't you? Jimin whispered, yes I am, but please tell him to give me injection on my arms. Puppy eyes. Yoongi, okay, I will tell him. Doctor, can you give him injection on his upper arm? Doctor, no Yoongi, it contains high dose. It goes only on back or thighs. Yoongi, then give him on his thighs. Doctor, but then it will hurt more. Yoongi, don't worry, he will bear the pain, right Jimin? Jimin, in mind, on thighs? It means I have to remove my pants. No! Jimin shook his head vigorous. No! I will take it on my back. Yoongi, but didn't you say earlier that you can't take it on your back? Jimin, yes I said, but now I am ready to take it on my back. Doctor, good then, come and lay down. It will be done quick. You don't need to be afraid. Jimin lay down on the couch on his stomach and looked at Yoongi with puppy eyes. Yoongi knows he is scared and wants his hand to hold, so he gave his hand to him. Jimin happily held his hand tightly. Doctor removed his pant and protection a little and rubbed the area with alcohol pad and gently inject. Jimin started screaming his lungs out. Jimin, scared, ah, take it out please, ah. Doctor, it's done, don't worry. Jimin looked at Yoongi with teary eyes. Yoongi, it's almost done, don't worry. Just count till 5 and it's done. Jimin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! Doctor removed the injection and threw it on the dustbin. Jimin, crying, hurts. Doctor smiled. It will be fine soon, Yoongi. I am going now. Yoongi patted Jimin's shoulder. Rest here, I am coming in few minutes. Arthur's point of view. Yoongi went to see of the doctor at the main gate and came back within 2 minutes. He saw Jimin was laying down on the couch and sobbing. He smiled a little and went to kitchen and bring some ice cubes. He put an ice cube on his handkerchief and sat beside him and gave him hanky to place it on his injected area. Yoongi, take this and massage on your injected area. It will help you to reduce the pain. Jimin looked at him with angry pout. How can I give massage by myself? I know you are just teasing me, said in mind. Jimin, oh okay, thank you. Tried to give himself massage. Yoongi cleared his throat. Are you ready? Jimin, confused. Ready? But for what? Are we going anywhere? Yoongi, no, we aren't going anywhere. Jimin, then why did you say ready? Yoongi, ready for your next punishment. Jimin, in mind, punishment? Is there still any punishment left? He gave me spankings, then time out. After that I took injection. Now how many punishment do I deserve? Yoongi, you are thinking that how many punishment do you deserve, right? Jimin shocked and shook his head. Yes, am I thinking that loud? Yoongi, you can't hide anything from me. Jimin, I'm not hiding anything, pout. Yoongi, then listen your rest of the punishments carefully. Jimin, punishments? Do you give me more than one? Yoongi, coldly, don't interrupt me, kid, warned him. You broke so many rules. I already told you that I will punish you for each and every rule so that you never dare to break any rule. Jimin, sorry. Yoongi, you will have only healthy food and drinks for 1 week. After that, I will decide that you can have normal foods or not. Jimin, sad voice. Okay, I will have only healthy food and drinks for 1 week. Yoongi, you will complete all the assignments and pending works within 3 days and show me. Jimin, but my things are at my home and keys are with Homa. Yoongi, you don't have to worry about this. You will get all the things by tomorrow itself. Jimin, but how? Yoongi, this isn't your problem. Jimin, okay. Yoongi, there is still 2 punishments left which I will tell you tomorrow. Jimin, okay. Yoongi, good, then I am going to prepare dinner. About to leave but stopped by Jimin's sad voice. Jimin, Yoon. Yoongi, do you want anything? Jimin, am I still unforgiven? Yoongi coldly. Yes, you have to earn my forgiveness. You broke my so many rules, which I made only for your betterment. I will not forgive you that easily. Jimin. I'm really sorry, Yoon. I know I did big mistakes and you are right at your place, but please talk to me normally, said with guilt. Yoongi, I already told you that you have to gain everything again. I talked with you softly so you forget who I am and start taking advantage of my leniency. From now onwards, I will show you who is Min Yoongi. Jimin saw Yoongi take rest for a while. He said this to Jimin and left from there. He didn't even let Jimin to complete his sentence. On the other hand, Jimin is hurt. Yoongi's cold behavior hurt him more than his punishments and injection pain. He broke Yoongi's trust and now he is feeling guilty, very, very guilty. Yoongi's point of view. I hate this. I hate when I made him sad. I always want to see him happy and healthy. Why did he always do things which leads him to the punishment? I don't want to punish him. He can't take my punishments. I don't want to cook healthy food for him. I want to cook delicious dishes for him. I want to see shine in his eyes, not tears. I hate when his beautiful eyes get watery, but he didn't left any other option for me. Now I have to behave coldly with him, which I never want. Why can't he understand the simple things that health and studies aren't joke? Why does he want to heal? I knew it, he needs injection, that's why I spanked him only 6 times, otherwise it should be 50. He started crying like that by only 6 spanks. He is way more than sensitive. He can't take my physical punishments. I have to think something else to punish him. But don't worry, Park Jimin. I will make you healthier and better in studies, Park Jimin. I promise this to myself. I will do everything which required to make you better. Meanwhile, with T left Cook alone at his place and went somewhere. Cook was also feeling guilty for his bratty and irresponsible behavior, but he was more worried for Jimin because Yoongi is more stricter than T and he wasn't physically strong as much Cook. He knows Yoongi's punishment will be unbearable for him. After thinking a lot, he called Jimin to know about him. OTP. Hello Jim. Jimin, sad voice. Yeah, Cookie. Cook. How are you, Jim? What punishment Scary Young gave you? Jimin. I'm fine, Cook. Tell me about yourself. I know Sir didn't go easy on you. Is he still angry? Jimin. I'm really fine, Cookie. You didn't punish me hard. Cook. I can't believe you. I saw his angry red face. Tell me what punishment he gave to you. Jimin. He gave me only 6 spanks and 15 minutes time out. I took one injection too. Cook. Disbelief. Only 6 spanks. Bear? And why did you take injection? Tell me everything clearly. Jimin. Not Bear, Cook. He told him everything which happened with him, including noodle incident too. Cook. Oh, but I still can't believe that he didn't punish you physically, and what with 2 punishments? Jimin. Don't know. He told me that he will tell me tomorrow morning. Cook. Okay, but why the hell did he send your pigs to Scary Yang? If he didn't send, then you don't need to take injection. Jimin. If Sir didn't tell him, then also he would get to know. I can't hide anything from him. Cook. I'm so sorry, Jim. Because of me, you got injection. Jimin. It's not your fault, Cook. It's only my fault. I have to understand you stopped me to have junk foods because of my low immune system. Otherwise, he himself make delicious dishes for me. You started behaving with me like strangers. I can't handle this behavior. I'm ready to take any punishment, but not his ignorance. It hurts me more than any spankings and injections pain. One tear dropped from his eyes. Cook. I can understand your pain, Jim. T is also behaving like this. He never behaved like this before. No matter how many mistakes I did, he always gave me aftercare after punishing me. But today he didn't even talk to me normally. He punished me so hard, but still doesn't forgive me. Tears started flowing from his eyes. Jimin. What did he do with you? Cook. He gave me calf caning for 30 minutes. Told him everything. Jimin. Did you apply any ointment? Is it still paining a lot? Cook. T applied ointment. No, it isn't paining much now. You know what hurt me most? T what? He was going to tell him that Yoongi punished T but he stopped in middle. Cook in mind. You stupid cook, shut up. What are you going to do? It isn't necessary to tell him about tea. It's between two professor brothers. You can't humiliate tea in front of his student. Scold himself. Jimin. Sir got what? Cook? Cook. Tea got hurt because of me. I promised him that I will get good marks in next exam, but I broke my promise. I am so bad. Jimin. Cook. Now we can't do anything. We can't change past, but we had to do hard work to gain their forgiveness, and we have to do everything which make them happy. Cook wiped his tears. Yes, you are right, Jim. We will get their forgiveness. Jimin fighting Cook. Yeah, Jim. Okay, now I am going to cut the call. T told me that he will take math test tonight. I'm going to practice some. Bye. Jimin. Best of luck, Cook. Bye. Call ended. Yoongi. Jimin, dinner is ready. Come to dining room. Jimin. I'm coming in. Time skipped after 2 hours. He came back to the home. He brings something for Cook. He was standing in the living room and shouts from there. T shouts, Jhope, Jhope. Cook heard T's voice and immediately came to the living room by limping. He was struggling to walk because of calf caning. It's the first time T called him Jungkook. He never called him that. It hurts him the most. When your loved ones started calling you by your names instead of nickname, it hurts the most. Cook, yes, T. T, coldly. It's sir for you. Only my loved ones called me T, and you aren't from there. T's this statement broke him completely. Cook, with broken heart. Sorry, sir. T, that's better. See, I brought something for you. Cook, shocked to see the things. No, this can't be possible. Tell me you are kidding. T, look at me. Do you think I'm in mood of kidding? Cook shook his head no, in almost whispering tone. Things T brought for Cook. You must be thinking why Cook shocked to see the suitcases, right? These aren't normal bags. These are Cook's bag. Cook, pleading voice. Please don't do this with me, please. T, I brought you all the things. From now onwards you are living with me. I already take permission from Oma and Appa, Cook's parent. I'm not gonna listen to you. So take your bags and arrange your things. Cook doesn't want to do this, but he doesn't have any other option. He has to listen him. He isn't his TT who always fulfilled his demand. He is his professor Kim Taeyang who never gonna listen to him. He took his bags and went towards T's room but T stopped him. Let's see why did he stop him. T coldly. Where do you think you are going? Cook confused. In your room? T, no, you aren't going to live in my room. Wait here, I'm going to take other room's key. You will live there. T left from there, leaving Cook dumbfolded. Tears started flowing from his eyes. Cook, now he doesn't want to live with me in same room. Am I that bad? I guess yes, that's why he is behaving like this. Wiped his tears with his hand. T shouts from upstairs. Come here fast. T doesn't want to live with Cook in same room because he knows he can't be able to pretend angry more in front of Cook. His unconditional love will take over his professor. He has to behave like professor, not like his boyfriend. He is deeply hurt by this. He isn't only punishing Cook, he is punishing himself too. It's all happened because of his carelessness. He wants to prove Yoongi that he is a responsible person. Meanwhile, with Yoonmin, Yoongi prepared their healthy dinner and they both had it. It's the first time when Jimin had healthy food without throwing any tantrums. Yoongi was also shocked by this, Jimin's behavior. He gave Jimin medicine which he gulped without any delay. Right now, they both were sleeping in their rooms respectively. Let's see what happens in morning. Time skipped in the morning. Yoongi was sleeping peacefully, but a long clock broke his precious sleep. It's 5 in the morning. He doesn't want to wake up, but he did because of Jimin. Yoongi, kid, it's the time of your punishment. He straight went to washroom for his morning routine and came back after 10 minutes without taking the bath. He went to Jimin's room to wake him up. In Jimin's room, he came into Jimin's room and knocked the door, but for his surprise, it wasn't locked. It was just closed. He opened the door and saw Jimin's angelic face. He looked so beautiful even in sleeping position too. He doesn't want to wake him up, but he has to. He shook him a little and tried to wake him up, but Jimin is Jimin. Instead of waking up, he turned to the other side. This time Yoongi shook him with a little force and Jimin wake up. Not fully, he just opened his eyes a little and said, Jimin, sleepy voice. What happened, Yoongi? Wake up fast. Jimin, let me sleep now. Covered himself with blanket. Yoongi, strictly. It's already 5:20 a.m. We don't have time to waste. Come on, wake up now. Jimin wins. I wanna sleep. Yoongi pulled his hand and forcefully made him sit. I want you in living room. You only have 10 minutes. Go and wash up. Don't take shower. Jimin went to washroom while closing his eyes. He is still in deep sleep. He didn't remember anything. To be continued. Questions. How's the episode? What punishment is Yoongi going to give Jimin? Who will gain the forgiveness first, Jimin or Kook? Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all like it. I know you all are concerned about Jimin, so let me clear you that Yoongi will not gonna punish him physically. He has some other plans for him. What? For that you have to watch next episode. Till then, take care of yourself. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Love you all. Thanks for watching.